Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Relax.Cut.Glue. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you all here with me today. It's Friday. Yeah. So excited. I don't know why, and I say that every week. But I did a poll on my community tab yesterday asking you what you wanted me to do for today's video. I gave you 4 ideas, and the winner, kind of by a landslide, was a purple journal. What? I only do that because those who know me know purple is not my favorite color, but I know a ton of you, like a huge majority of you, love purple. I got this book from Modernista Print Shop. The last one I did was a teal, and they have a purple one. Anyways, let's do a quick flip of this book. Junk journal pages, 8 by 5.5 inch journals. Oh, I see what they're saying. Okay, because you take these out and you fold them in half. Okay, sorry. That threw me for a loop, the wording there. Okay, so I need to pick the pages. Now, this is intended to be a cover, obviously. You can see the spine right here. So let me turn these this way because I feel like you can see them a little bit better this way. Again, a cover. And another cover, and I already am using something for a cover, so I don't need these for a cover, but I could use them, you know, in as a page. They don't have to be a cover. Ooh, these are pretty with the butterflies. Nice. I like it. Ooh, I love the books. I think a lot of you would like that too, so that might be one I pick. Okay. Ooh, I love this one. See, I lean towards the butterflies. Ooh, and I like that there's an orange butterfly here. Sorry. Oh, I just realized it would help if you were in frame. All right, there we go. Ooh, this one's pretty too with the birds. The backs of these are really pretty too. I like that. Oh, this was a good one. That might be a good one to add for sure. Oh my gosh, the little kitty. Okay, I have to add that. I mean, come on. Ooh, I love the boot. Ooh, I love the back pages too. They're really pretty. Okay, so hard to pick which one I want here. Oh my gosh, now we have a lady and a dog. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to pick. Decisions. Oh my goodness, what do I want to add? I love the roses. I think I'm almost positive I'll use this. Okay, this is really cute too. Little kitty. This is cute too. I love her hat. So pretty. Ooh, I love this one with the lace and the writing right here. That's cool. Love her dress. Okay, she's a contender. Oh, this is cute too with the clock. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to pick which pages I want to use. I haven't looked through this yet, so this is my first time too. Oh, this is going to be hard to pick. Okay, so that was the last one. Okay, so I have 3 pieces of coffee dyed paper, and I have 1, 2, I don't have to use this. This is a cardstock. 3, 4, 5. I don't have to add this one either. Okay, so I have 5 scrapbook papers, 3, so that gives me 8. I usually do about 12 to 15 for my single signature journals. So do I want to add the 15? Might as well. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't have to use all of those. 8. So I would need to pick at least 5 pages here to make it 12, and then we'll see what else we want to add here. Okay, so I want to pick, let's see, I'm going to actually try and, there we go. I'm going to bend that spine so I can get more of the paper. Oh, perfect. Okay, I love that. All right, so keep folding it like that, bend that spine. All right, everyone, I'm going to do a voiceover for the rest of the video. I had a lot of construction going on outside and it was really loud. They're like redoing the street or something. So I'm just going through now and I'm picking out a few of the papers that I wanted to use. Oh my gosh, it was so hard to pick which ones I wanted, but I ended up picking 6 pages. And full disclosure, by the title, I'm pretty sure I put this in the title of the video. Today was just one of those days where if anything could go wrong, it did. And you'll see a few bits and bobs here and there of things going awry. I just, you know, I'm not feeling really good today. And you guys know I have fibromyalgia and I was just dropping things. I couldn't get words right. I was fumbling. You know, it's just one of those days. And you don't even have to have an illness to have one of those days. You know what I mean? We all have them. And the reason why I'm disclosing this, I could have just covered it all up and deleted all the stuff and you guys would never have known the difference. But I want you to know we all make mistakes. We all have rough days when we're crafting. It's human nature and it happens and it's okay. You can fix everything or just move on from it. I'm going to fix all of my mistakes on a different day because today is not the day. I tried to fix things. It wasn't working. I will just come back to it. So you'll see here and I'll talk about it. But I just wanted you guys to know that it's normal. It happens. It happens to everybody. I've made journals, a million of them. Okay, not literally, but come on. I've made a ton. And it happens to me too. So we'll get there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But right now I'm just trimming my paper down. So all of my paper I'm cutting to 8.5 by 11, so that when I fold it in half, it'll be 8.5 by 5.5. And my cover I'm cutting to 9 by 6. Now you could just cut it to, well, technically it's 9 by 12, but it was already folded in half. This is it right here. This is a folder. And so I'm just going to use this folder as my journal cover. I love to use these. I used to use them a lot a few years ago. A file folder. Thank you. Couldn't think of the word. You could keep it a little bit longer and then fold it up like I did with my last journal that I made so that you have pockets. But this is thicker. It's not cardstock. And so I prefer just to glue my pockets in. But that's just a personal preference. So I just cut it to 9 by 6. And now I'm folding all my papers. I have 3 coffee dyed papers, and then I have 5 or so scrapbook type papers, and then I have 6 of the decorative papers from the book. And I'll link that book down in the description box down below so you guys can check it out if you want to get it. The last journal that I made on my channel, I used his teal book, so that was really fun. Aren't these papers pretty? And I'm not even a purple person, but this turned out really, really cute. And it's already a little bit, you know, it's all fluffy now and stuff. I love it. Who doesn't love a fluffy journal? So now I'm just kind of organizing. I decided I wanted to turn some of these papers, air quotes, inside out. Because I wanted some of the other decorative pieces to be on the outside of the pages, not just on the inside. Anyways, I digress. So I'm putting my stuff into little piles so that I can make sure that as I'm putting it together, I'm getting a little bit of everything and not like using all 3 of my... oh, my son's friend just arrived. All 3 of my coffee dyed just in the beginning of the journal. I want to make sure that I'm spreading it equally throughout. And then I found a couple of doilies, and I'm using some origami paper that had some purple in it that's like yarn. It looks like yarn or crochet, knitting, that kind of stuff. I thought that would be really pretty in there too. So I'm just going to fold up these doilies. You can find these paper doilies at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to kind of decide what I want to start with. So the inside cover kind of looks gray on camera, but it's kind of a grayish purple on the inside. So I was trying to find something that worked the best. And I figured this first page did because it has blues and purples. So it kind of ties in. So I'm just adding all my stuff in. I'm doing 1 signature. And I don't really count those origami papers and the doilies as part of my 12 to 15 pages because they're so thin. They don't add any bulk. So I don't even count those as pages when I'm deciding how many pages I want to put in. So just adding these all in, equally distributing them. Now I'm like, that was one of those, I was having like a little brain freeze where I was like, oh, what do I add next? Isn't that so pretty, that paper right there? Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it. I have enough papers in that book to make a couple other journals too, so that will be really nice. Tap, 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 making sure all my papers are pushed to the edge. Oh, that's so nice. It feels so good. It's all fluffy. So now I'm just going to, I'm showing here how you can put your pockets there. because I realized at first I thought I wanted to fold it over, and then I remembered I didn't want to, but then in the moment I kind of panicked a little thinking, oh wait, I wanted to fold those over, but I didn't because it was a file folder, not cardstock. You could still fold it. I just choose not to. So I'm adding in my binder clips right now so I can hold my entire signature together nice and tight to the cover, and then I will poke some holes in it here in just a second. There, we got that all together. I'm going to get my embroidery floss. That's what I choose to use. You can use whatever you want to use. I don't like waxed threads and things like that. I know a lot of junk journalers love it. I just don't. I love embroidery floss, so that's what I use. It's inexpensive and it comes in a wide variety of colors as well. So that works. Here I'm checking. I had a little panic again that I had my book upside down, but then I realized I had it turned around and it wasn't upside down. I was struggling. Full disclosure, totally struggling. So I'm just taking my awl and I'm going to punch 3 holes into my book. One in the middle and then one about an inch or so up from the bottom and also from the top. I go in through the middle, out the outside, back in to the bottom, go through the top, go back through the middle, yada, yada. So here's where I realize, actually this is not where I realize, but I realize it in a little bit here. I tugged on my string, I checked on the outside, and I thought everything was fine, and it was not fine, and I'll figure that out here in a second. I was going to add that heart lace on the outside there. I decided it was too much, and I'll add something onto the cover later to decorate it. But today was not that day. Now I'm just kind of flipping through and seeing how it looks with everything together. Oh, looks so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love this one. I'm really glad that I added the doilies and the origami paper as well. So now I'm just going to add some pockets, and I'm using the pieces that I cut off of my file folder to make those pockets. Now in my front pocket here, you'll notice when I glue it down, I only glue it down on 2 sides instead of 3. And that's because I find it easier to get things in and out when it's on the cover there. So I just glued down the left side and in the mid, on the bottom. I'm sorry. Don't glue in the middle. You won't be able to put anything in your pockets. I'm going to bring my art glitter glue out here, and here's where I just go down the left side and across the bottom, and I leave that right side open. Again, just a personal preference. I just feel like it's a lot easier to get things in and out when that side is more flexible and open over there. You want to make sure that you squish down all that glue so that there's no air bubbles in there. This was a piece that I cut off. It was the folded piece because I wanted to make pockets out of those 2 little bits there. And I'll end up making some tabs here in a second with those. So I'm trying to decide where I want to put my pockets. And I round the tops of my corners of my pockets. Personal preference, you don't have to do it. A lot of people like to add a little circle punch in the middle of their pocket just for looks, and because sometimes it makes it easier to grab your papers out of there. I don't always do that. I don't really find it necessary. I kind of like my pockets just like this, and I can always come back through and decorate my pockets as well. And here it goes. It's loose. In my middle signature, or my whole signature, is super loose, and it was kind of stuck for a second, which is why I didn't notice it at first. So that's where I'm talking about how, you know what, it's not that big of a deal. I can re-sew my book together, and I will do that on another day, but I was not going to let that cramp my style. I wanted to continue to play, so I did. And I'm so proud of myself for not freaking out. I had a little minor panic attack, of course, because I'm filming a video. But listen, it's life, you know? Like I said, I've made a ton of these before, and I still messed up. I even double-checked it, and I still messed up. So it happens, you guys. So don't be too hard on yourself if you're having a rough day or if you mess up. So I really like that lace right there. I'm going to add that a different day. I just decided I wanted to move on. But I definitely want to add some of those in there. So I will do that at a later date. And then that little piece of paper it must have been stuck to the bottom of my trimmer, because I was like, where the heck did this piece of paper come from? It's a little piece of like jelly plate paper. and I'm rounding the corners. Yeah, I'm laughing about it. I'm like, where the heck did that come from? So I rounded the corners for my little tabs. Again, personal preference. And I'm just going to glue those on there. They would have just been scrap or put in the garbage anyway, so why not just add more decorative elements? There I go, dropping things again and getting glue everywhere. Full transparency here, folks. Full transparency. Mama's having issues. It's okay. I can laugh now. And then I completely glued that to the other page. It's just one of those days. And it's okay. It's totally fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not in the corner of my craft room rocking uncontrollably or anything. It's not happening. So then I wanted to add another tab. So I went into the last half of the signature so I could just have a little balance. A little balance. Remember those commercials? If you know, you know. Yes, I really like the way those little tabs looked. Super fun. And I definitely want to add a decorative element to the front of the journal at some point as well. I'm just adding some more pockets because why not? Pockets are fun. And that one has the little tab on it from the file folder. So I left it on there because I thought that looked really cool. And I make my pockets a little bit smaller than my pages. I just find it's easier for opening and closing your book and or your journal. I don't know. It's a personal preference. You can make your pockets bigger if you'd like. So I have this piece and I decide I want to make a tag. And to me personally, I don't care for it. Nothing was working for me today, and I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I'll like it better later. It is what it is. I still had fun making it, so that's all that matters. I wanted to add this, and I do. And then I went through my stash and I found some purple stickers and a couple purple flowers that I had fussy cut out. So I decided to add one of those there to just add a little bit more purpley color. And I have these like faux wax sealed stickers from the Dollar Tree, and they're purpley, kind of that grayish purple, so they work really well. So I decided to add one of those. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll like this better another day, but something was off for me. Maybe I need to add some words, like some purple words to it or something. We'll see. Okay, so here I'm adding my trim to the top, and I really like the way this looks. So my intention was to not cut the hearts, just to cut some of the top part that needed to be cut off for the tag. And I cut my hearts. I just was in a zone and I cut my hearts. So that's why I don't care for it too much. But you know what? It's fine. It doesn't look horrible. I just didn't want to cut my heart. So I was kind of disappointed that I did that. But, it is what it is. Sometimes these Tim Holtz people kind of freak me out. They almost look like they're... Never mind. Okay, so I put my tag in there. Felt good about that. You win some, you lose some. So this was really fun. I enjoy this part a lot. I'm going in and I'm adding some of these stickers in the corner just for a little added color and, ambiance. I really like the way they turned out. They look really good. And then I'm going to glue a couple flowers as well. I'm just playing. There's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of going with the flow, using the scraps that I have to the side there. I definitely want to do a few more things with this. I want to add like some belly bands, and I want to do like put some stuff on the edges of the paper, like lace, some more paper, some decorative like paper strips. You'll see. So maybe on Monday we will finish this. And add a few more things to it. So here I'm just going to go through, and as I go through that, I'm going to close out this video. Thank you guys all so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I really appreciate it. And I hope you appreciate me being transparent and showing you that we all have rough days when it comes to crafting, and that is a-okay. Just come back to it another day when you're feeling a little bit more like yourself. I hope you guys all have a fabulous weekend. Don't forget to drink your water, and I will see you guys on Monday.
Bye, friends.